Dah.
Dah? Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, everybody.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, Miss.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning, Miss.
How are you this morning?
I'm fine.
I'm good.
How
That's
about you,
great.
Miss?
May everything running well today, right?
Yeah.
So, guys, before we start our lesson today, I wanna let us pray together by saying Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Amen. So, is there anything absent today?
No, Miss. Complete.
Everyone is complete today, right?
Yes.
That's so great. So, guys, are you ready for today's lesson?
Yes. I'm ready.
Okay, so before we start our lesson today, I want to ask you about a question. Have you ever hear or maybe read about a narrative? Maybe it's about fairy tale,
Yes, of
legend.
course, Miss.
Okay, Elsie,
Yeah.
what is the title of the story that you read or hear?
Ugly duckling,
Uh-huh.
and then golden cucumber, Miss.
Colored cucumber.
Yeah.
What about Diva? What you have ever hear or read maybe?
Malin Kundang.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Malin Kundang and Anything else?
Tangkuban perahu, Miss.
Tangkuban Perahu, yeah. So guys, do you know the reason why I asked you about that question? Do you know why?
Because
Because
our material today.
that's great, my students. So
Yeah.
give applause to you. So guys, today we're gonna learn about what is it?
Narrative text.
Yeah, we're gonna learn about narrative text. So before I explain about what is narrative itself, I wanna ask you again. So what is narrative text, guys? I wanna hear your opinion. What is narrative text?
Boleh dong, Miss.
Yeah, sure. You can mix the language.
So, me, Miss.
Yes, please, Elsie.
Narrative text is a tell story, like legend,
Mm-hmm.
fairy tales,
Mm-hmm.
and then it happened in the past.
That's great, Elsie. Give applause to Elsie, please. That's a great answer, Elsie, and that's correct.
Yeah.
So, my student, narrative is a type of text that tell a story to entertain the reader, and it's also conclude with the moral lesson there. Conclude of what, guys?
Moral lesson.
Moral
Miss.
lesson. So there is something that we can learn from this narrative, from the narrative material, right?
Okay.
So I'm gonna explain to you about first the structure of narrative text. So do you know what's the structure of narrative text? Maybe you can tell me just one of them, the structure of narrative. Yes? This Elsie first?
Orientation, Miss.
Yeah, orientation. And what about Diva? Do you have any idea?
Complication.
Yeah, it's complication. So guys, do you know what is orientation itself? What is complication? And also it has reorientation in here. What is that? Do you know what is that?
Orientation is introduction in the
Yeah.
story, Miss.
This is how the story starts, right?
Yeah, like time,
Yeah.
place.
Time, place, and the character also there,
Yes,
right?
of course, Miss.
Okay, so what about the complication? What is that, guys?
The complication is the problem appears.
Yeah, when the problems start, right? When the story begins, isn't it?
Yeah.
And in here, we have a resolution. What is that?
The problem is solved, Miss.
Yeah, the solving of the problem,
Yeah.
right? And it's also conclude with the moral lesson sometime at the end of the story, right?
Right.
So guys, so today we are not only learn about the text structure, but we also learn about the language features. As you can see in here, guys, the first one, the language features is it contain of past tense. So it because it's happened in long time ago, right?
Yeah.
So also it's right. It's contained with the action verb. Can you tell me one of the example of action verb, guys?
Run.
Yeah, it's run.
Wall.
Yeah, walk. shout, and something like that, right? So it's also contain of time connective. For example, once upon a time, long time ago, and something like that.
Okay, miss.
And it's also contained with the direct speech. It is an expression, guys. Direct speech is like an expression, such as you say, "I don't believe it. I don't
Oh.
trust you. Who are you?" and something like
Okay,
that.
miss.
Get it?
Yes, got it.
Okay. So before we come to the story, I want one of you guys, tell us, come in front of the class and tell us about the what we call it, a narrative story. Just make it short.
Lupa.
Do you have any idea, guys? Just make it short, guys. It's okay. You are not, I mean, you don't need to tell everything. Just make it short.
Apa?
What about the story of Maling Kundang?
Okay, let's
Lula.
Let's-
You can
Let's
mix the
perform.
language also. guys.
yeah.
You don't need to be
In
worried. You can mix.
Indonesian language.
Indonesian.
Yeah.
No, mix the language.
Mix.
Yeah, you can be. Come on, be brave, guys. Come on.
Lula pa. Enggak ada.
You don't need to be shy, okay? Come on. Okay, I'm gonna wait until you're brave. I'm gonna wait until you're brave. Come on, guys.
Son ada sih. Son and her mom. Her son him. And he have mother. Itu
Yeah.
ini enggak sih?
Mother.
Mother change their life. Memutuskan apa? Memutuskan.
Decide.
Decide.
Okay, come on, I'll see you. Here. Please tell us about your story.
Okay, I wanna tell you about story of Maling Kundang.
Yes?
Once upon a time in West Sumatra,
Yeah?
there lived son and her mom.
His mom.
His mom.
Yeah, his mom.
And her son named Maling Kundang.
Mm-hmm.
Maling Kundang is a cheerful person, and then friendly
Mm-hmm.
and baik pada semua orang.
He's so kind, right?
Yes, he's so kind. And to change their life
Mhm.
and decide,
Mm-hmm.
Maling Kundang went to city,
Mm-hmm.
and after he success
Mm-hmm.
and rich, he's back to the village, and until the village, his lupa kepada orang
Just
tuanya.
forget his mom, right?
Yeah, and then Maling Kundang tidak mau mengakui ibunya.
He doesn't want to recognize her.
Yeah. And the last, Maling Kundang dikutuk jadi batu karena durhaka pada ibunya.
He was cursed into a
Stone.
By his
Mom.
Yeah, by his mom. Okay, Elsie, you can back to your seat. Thank you so much for Elsie. Let us give applause again to Elsie. Thank you so much for your braveness. That's great.
Okay.
So Diva, can you tell us the moral of the story?
We don't against our parents.
Yeah. So that against your parents. So we have to respect our parents, especially our mom, right?
Yeah.
So, guys, honestly, I have a story. Do you know what the title of the story?
A rabbit and a turtle.
It's a story about a rabbit and a
And a
turtle.
turtle.
Have you ever heard about this story before?
Yes, miss.
No.
No? So do you want to hear it from me?
Yes, of course.
Okay, now listen to me carefully, okay? Because I'm gonna ask you a question. Okay, once upon a time, in a forest, there lived a rabbit, as you can see here. He is very fast in run. He was very fast in run. And he was the fastest animal in the forest. But because of that, the rabbit becoming so arrogant. He always say, I am the fastest animal in this forest. And nobody faster than me. Because I am the fastest, rabbit said. And then, because of that arrogant attitude, that makes another animal doesn't feel comfortable, especially the turtle. One day, the turtle met the rabbit. You can see there?
Yeah, I see.
And then the turtle said to the rabbit, Hey rabbit, you're so arrogant and I don't like it. So that's why I want to challenge you, I want to dare you to run with me. Turtle said. And the rabbit said, Are you serious with that? I'm the fastest animal in here and you want to dare me to run with you? Are you serious with that? Come on, turtle, you're so slow. You're the slower animal. You're the slowest animal in this forest. And how dare you to challenge me? And the turtle say, Why not? Let us see tomorrow. I dare you to run with me tomorrow. That's what the turtle said. And then after that, when the tomorrow comes, rabbit and turtle are run together. So, like I said before that, rabbit is the fastest animal in the forest, right?
Yeah.
So he ran quickly, so fast. Meanwhile, the turtle is a very slow animal in the forest. He's the slowest animal in the forest, right? So he runs so slow like this. And the rabbit say, Are you sure you can win from me? That's impossible because you're the slowest animal, come on. Look, you are so far behind me and it's impossible to win with me, rabbit say. And then suddenly the rabbit feel like so tired. And rabbit say, I'm so tired and I think I need to take a rest for a while. Maybe it's okay for me to sleep for a while. And then after that, as you can see here, the rabbit sleep under the tree. He sleep so sleepy. And then when he fall asleep, suddenly a turtle come. And he saw rabbit sleep there. And turtle say, Are you serious that you sleep in the competitions? How could you, rabbit? How could you? And you said that you can win this competition, but you sleep. You're just so arrogant, rabbit. But let's see who the real winner is. That's what the turtle said, right? And then the turtle tried all he can do to run. All he could do to run to win this competition. He ran slowly but sure, slowly but sure. Until finally the turtle come to the finish. And he win the competition. And when the rabbit said, Oh my God, how could that happen? How can? I'm the fastest animal in here, but he win the competitions? So, do you understand about the story, guys?
Yes.
Is it interesting?
Yes.
That's great. So, guys, I want to ask you about maybe the characteristic of the character that I tell you.
Rabbit and turtle, miss.
Yeah, so the characteristic of them. What about rabbit first?
The rabbit is arrogant
Yeah, he's so arrogant,
Yeah.
right? And what about the turtle?
and she's kind and
Yeah.
patient.
Kind, passion, and
Yeah.
also the turtle is confident, right?
Yes,
Yes.
confidence.
And also, he's not easy to give up
Yeah.
on something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he know that he's so slow to run, but he believed that he can win running with the rabbit. He can win the competition. So, what's the moral of the story, guys?
Whatever.
The moral of the story from the rabbit and turtle. Do you know it?
Means
Yes, Diva?
don't be arrogant to other people.
Yeah, don't be arrogant to other people. And also, don't underestimate people, right?
Yeah.
Because we never know, maybe one day, people who you underestimate maybe can be more success than you.
Yeah.
Tak ada lagi ya?
Mm.
Okay, so I'm gonna make a conclusion about our lesson today.
Yeah.
So guys, I wanna ask you first, what is narrative itself? Did I explain to you?
The text tells story
Mm-hmm.
to entertain the reader.
Yeah, it's a text that tells a story to entertain the reader, and it's also contained with a moral value, right?
Yeah.
At the end. So, what is the language feature
Language feature.
of
Past.
the
Past tense
It's
is
using
like
past tense.
run, walk.
run, walk.
Itu kan past tense.
Yeah, that's also kind of past tense different. So, also, what is another language feature, guys?
Time connection, miss. Once upon a time, long time,
Mm-hmm.
and dialect speech, of
Yeah,
course.
direct speech. It's kind of an expression, right?
Yes.
For example, like, I don't like you, I don't believe that, something like that. And also, I'm gonna ask you about the text structure. So, what's the first part of narrative text?
Orientation, miss. Orientation is introduction of the character and setting.
Yeah. For the example in Rabbit and Turtle, guys, what is the orientation of that story?
Once upon a time in
No,
the
the
forest.
orientation. I mean, yeah, continue.
Once upon a time in the forest.
Yeah. So?
The
Yes.
rabbit and turtle in the forest.
Yeah, so?
The rabbit is
once upon a
arrogant people.
Once upon a
character,
time.
yeah.
Okay, that's
Orientation.
correct, my student. So once upon a time, there was a rabbit and turtle who lived in the forest. That's the orientation.
Station.
And the complication. What is the complication of that story, guys?
The rabbit is arrogant to
Uh-huh.
to the turtle.
Uh-huh.
The rabbit confident he win the
Yeah.
competition.
So the rabbit is so arrogant.
Yeah.
And then the turtle dare him to run with dare rabbit to run with him, right?
Yeah.
So what about the resolution, guys?
The turtle winner.
And the
competition.
rabbit loser.
Yeah.
He's lost and the turtle win finally, right?
Yeah.
So why the rabbit finally lost, guys? Finally lost. I mean, he's the fastest animal in the forest, right? So why finally he lost the competition?
Because
The rabbit sleep
Yeah.
in the tree.
He
yeah.
slipped during the competition, right?
Yeah.
Because the rabbit confident to win the competition.
Yeah, he feel like so confident
Yeah.
with the competition. Then he decided to sleep, waiting for the turtle coming. And it turned out the turtle finally win the competition, right?
Yeah.
And also, Elsie tell us about the Malin Kundang story, right?
Yeah.
So I wanna ask you again about a question, guys,
Yeah.
about the structure of the text again. In Malin Kundang story, guys, what is the orientation?
Once upon a time in the way Sumatra, there
Mhm.
lived son and
His mother.
Yeah, son and his mother. Who's the name of that son?
Malin Kundang.
Malin Kundang, right? So what about the complication in the story?
He back to village and forget the mom.
Mm-hmm.
And
Why you forget his mom?
Because the mom, they think the mom ugly and don't
She's
tidak mau
he
menganggap
say,
ibunya.
say to
because
have mother like this.
Yeah.
Because the mother is look ugly and look so poor, right? Not like Malin Kundang who rich. And then what about the resolution? The end of the story.
The Malin Kundang changed into stone.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So his mother cursed him into a
Yeah.
stone, right? It's
Yeah.
because of what?
Because the Malin Kundang.
They don't respect to her
Yeah,
mother.
her mother. His mother.
Yes.
He
his
doesn't
mother.
respect his mother, right? So the moral of the story,
Respect our parents.
Don't again our mother.
Yes.
especially our mom. So guys, you have learned a lot of things today about narrative text, right?
Yes.
So do you get some point about our material today?
Yes.
Yes, miss.
That's right. Okay, thank you so much for listening to me, my student. Thank you so much for all the attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.